Hoosiers of Indiana. They're taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and that's going to be a 3:30 p.m. Eastern start time in Piscataway, New Jersey. Now, Indiana's the 10-point double-digit favorite on the road here. Total's 52.5, kind of a surprising number considering Rutgers' performance last week. And if you like Rutgers in an upset at home, they are plus 320 for an outright win. So very good value, very good price point for Rutgers backers, especially on the money line. Now, the Scarlet Knights took advantage of a Michigan State team last week who turned the ball over a staggering 7 times in that contest, 4 turnovers in their opening 6 drives. And as impressive as that is for that Rutgers defense, they still managed to give up 27 points to the Spartans despite their 7 takeaways. Think about that, 7 takeaways, and Michigan State still put up 27 points. That's a lot of yards to give up. Matter of fact, Michigan State ended up outscoring Rutgers in the second half of that contest, and they actually shut out Rutgers in the third quarter alone. Their defense gave up 319 yards in the air and 3 passing touchdowns. Meanwhile, Rutgers quarterback Noah Vendral completed just 62% of his passes for only 169 yards and an interception. Rutgers' leading rusher on the day, Isaiah Pacheco, he averaged just 3.2 yards a carry on 19 touches. Now they're taking on an Indiana team who rolled the dice and took down Penn State in overtime after going for 2 and the win. The Hoosier defense forced 3 turnovers while the secondary had 2 interceptions. Micah McFadden led the charge for the Hoosiers D with 11 tackles. Defensive back Jamar Johnson had 10. This Hoosier offense also scored 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground. Indies covered the number in 8 out of their last 11 contests, of course dating back to last season. And they also got the W in 6 out of their last 8 conference games. They've been playing very good within the Big Ten. Now, total-wise, if Penn State's running back takes a knee instead of scoring last week, the total in Indy's opener would have fell well under the posted number. And barring a 7 takeaway performance by Rutgers, I'm not so sure their 276 yards of total offense will be enough to get this one over the number. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lead toward the road chalk in this one. Give me Indiana minus 10 and the under 52.5 in that ball game. And with that, we're going to dive into our next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Ohio State squaring off against Penn State, 7:30 p.m. Eastern start time, Happy Valley. The Buckeyes are the 12-point favorite on the road, total 63 and a hook.